Fighting out of the red corner, wearing tonight black trunks trimmed in white and gold. He weighed in officially 142 pounds even. As a professional, 11 bouts, 11 victories, all 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the Fighting Pride, representing and fighting out of Grand Prairie, Texas. Here is the undefeated Vergil Ortiz Jr.
Can he hold up to the power of Vergil Ortiz?
Yeah, well, you're kind of answering that question, aren't you, Chris? I mean, like when you're served up to a guy who is already too big for his weight class, and you're coming up, you could be in serious trouble. Although there doesn't seem to be some alarming size difference, a la what we've seen in the past with other fighters.
Pardon me, man. He lost that chair.
It's the amateur fights. I mean, that is putting in the work. Won the 2013 Junior Olympics. Was to fight on the Canelo fielding card back in New York in December, but he had LASIK.
That he's winning, it's how he's winning. He dropped Juan Carlos Salgado with an absolute vicious body shot. Roberto Ortiz, he went down boxing. If you talk to Ortiz, he says he takes stuff away from those sparring sessions, and you watch him, you can see shades of an early Mikey Garcia. Head, body, technically proficient.
Good body shot there, and that's high praise, Chris. I mean, that's a good point. Ortiz slightly at bay. Seemed like Ortiz did win that first round.
Valdez telling his corner that he hits hard. Well, they should have expected that until you actually get in there. The numbers can't tell that.
Ooh, good right hand by Ortiz. I thought he showed a lot of patience in the first round, Sergio.
He did show a lot of patience, and that's what I like to see Vergil Ortiz. He's maturing as a fighter. He can't just take everyone out in the first 2 rounds, but even all of his knockouts are under 3 rounds. I don't think that's going to be the case tonight.
I mean, Chris, look at the repertoire. He slips in a beautiful uppercut there as well. Look at again.
Oh, little bit of by next year. He'll be at 147 pounds. He believes in a couple of years, 3, 4, maybe 5, he'll be as high as 160 pounds. This is a big kid in the ring tonight.
Come on, punch out, let him go, let him go.
He's 20 years old. Think of where you were at 20. Sergio, you're the same weight your whole life, but not most of us.
Well, touching back on what you said earlier, Chris, the reason
Sergio's career is getting done during those training camps and sparring sessions.
It's a nice jab by Ortiz, set up and a right hand lands.
And a great body shot. Ortiz landed a great body shot that looked like it was partial.
Maybe Maurice Hooker, who's going to be looking for opponents over the next year plus.
Ortiz doing some good work here. He's digging in that body, taking it out of Valdez. I can see Ortiz getting the stoppage, but it's gonna cost him. He's gonna have to put in the work there. He's gonna have to invest in that body, and that's exactly what he's doing in this round.
Oh, and a straight right hand. Ortiz has no problem sitting on his punches. And another right hand lands. Valdez trying to survive. He's able to slip, but he eats another. And now he's bloody. A guy like Ortiz crashed that party. I wonder where we are in the entire division right now.
Yeah, people watching might say, why are you trying to rush this kid? But Golden Boy, they have been saying consistently they would like to see Vergil Ortiz fight for a world title before the end of the year.
In the replay, just in case you're wondering. Now Green is calling timeout. I don't know why. I guess the blood is flowing too much to his liking, or maybe too much substance on his face.
Well, like you mentioned, it is in a bad spot, but it's not bleeding profusely, so I don't think there's much cause for concern there just yet.
Saw Badu Jack's cut last weekend.
If they don't stop any fight over a cut, they shouldn't stop this one. Badu cut was lacerated.
I think I saw Badu's skull.
Well, it's a hard jab. Oh, no, right hand again. Ortiz doing punishing work, and you would figure that cut has to open up from clean shots. This is just clean boxing by Ortiz, and he is sharpshooting.
What I like about Ortiz that he's rarely reckless. He comes in, throws that combination.
Oh, big right hand and an uppercut. Valdez is somehow sticking around. Another right hand. You wonder if James Green, taking a closer look, how much he'll let this go.
This isn't going to last too much longer, fellas.
No, Valdez is very tough, but at a certain point, it's not doing him any good. Ortiz trying to stay calm, Sergio, isn't he?
Staying calm. He knows he's in there with a tough opponent. Look, and he's coming right back, Valdez is, with a nice body shot. He tried to uppercut right there. He's not going anywhere, and you got to watch out not to get punched out also if you're Ortiz.
And now the blood is all over Valdez. James Green calls a halt again. I thought it was on the precipice of being stopped, because you could. It'd be warranted.
You know, Brian, I've seen this happen a couple of times before. but a couple of times before, you saw Vergil Ortiz motion over to the ref like, what are you doing? Stop this.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be administering this much punishment.
They fight on. Still lots of blood all over the body of Jesus Valdez from that cut. Again, it doesn't seem to be, I can't quite see it, like bleeding down into his eye. If it's impairing his vision badly, then it's time to stop the fight, because then he's in danger. No question.
Valdez is game, but Valdez is bloody right now, so I don't know how much longer it's going to last. He's landing.
And you know what? His corner might want to think about this now. Even if James Green doesn't want to stop it, if you're in the corner of Jesus Valdez, what more do you need to see?
His corner has a responsibility right now to protect their fighter and stop this fight. There is no chance he can win this fight.
I completely agree with you, Chris. And the doctor is in there looking very closely. They want to see the cut. I think the cut and the beating, all of it combined, what are we doing?
They're going to stop this fight. I just don't see Valdez's corner letting him go out there. You don't get points for toughness.
Hey, ¿cómo te sientes?
How are you feeling?
They're asking him how he feels.
Stay calm.
They're waving it off. Doctor just waved it. That's it. Doctor can stop the fight. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end of round number 5. Under the advice of a ringside physician, referee James Green puts a halt to this bout for your winner by TKO. He is still undefeated from Grand Prairie, Texas, Vergil Ortiz Jr.